So welcome to the another new class of chemistry. So today in this class we will read what is colligative properties and determination of molecular mass of solute. Okay. So first, what is the meaning of colligative properties? Colligative properties means the properties of the solution which does not depend upon the nature of the solute, but it depends upon the number of solute particles. Again, colligative properties means the properties of the solution which does not depend upon the nature of the solute, but it depends upon the number of solute particles present in the solution. Clear? So, in the colligative properties, we will read four types of colligative properties. First, relative lowering of vapor pressure, elevation in boiling point, depression in freezing point, and fourth is osmotic pressure. Okay, so first we will read detail relative lowering of vapor pressure. So, relative lowering of vapor pressure. So, in this part, you see, suppose this is a container. Inside this container, suppose some solvent, suppose water is present. And when you will add some solute particles, suppose solute particle is sodium chloride. Okay, so when we will add sodium chloride, the solute particle occupy in the intermolecular space of the solvent molecules. The solute particles occupies in the intermolecular space of the solvent molecule. So here you see, here solute particle will occupy. So when the solute particle will occupy in the intermolecular space of the solvent molecule, so the escaping tendency of solvent molecule decreases. So as a result, less number of molecules converted into vapor state. Hence, vapor pressure decreases. Clear? Again. So when a non-volatile solute is added to the solvent in the intermolecular space of the solvent molecule, the solute particle will occupy. Hence, the escaping tendency of solvent molecule decreases. So as a result, less number of molecules converted into vapor state, hence vapor pressure decreases. Okay, so thus according to Raoult's law, so P1 directly proportional to Xi1 because second component is non-volatile. So non-volatile partial pressure is not there, P2 naught is also not there, but Xi2 is there. So according to Raoult's law, we can write P1 is directly proportional to Xi1 or P1 equals to P1 naught into Xi1. Clear? Hence, we can write in this format. Take P1 naught this side. So P1 by P1 naught equals to Xi1. Clear? 1 minus both side will do. 1 minus P1 by P1 naught equals to 1 minus Xi1. Okay. So, if we take LCM, then it will be P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught equals to Xi2. So, P1 naught is greater. So, P1 naught minus P1, this is called decrease. Yes or no? Decrease in vapor pressure or lowering in vapor pressure by original. This term is called relative lowering of vapor pressure. So, relative lowering of vapor pressure equals to dash. So, relative lowering of vapor pressure equals to mole fraction of solute. Clear? So, this formula also we can simplify it as P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught equals to Xi2, we can write N2 divided by N1 plus N2. Okay, clear? Then if N2 value is very less than N1, so we can neglect N2 in the denominator. So here we can write P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught equals to N2 divided by N1. Again we know M2 equals to W2 by M2. So P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught equals to W2 by M2 into this is M1 by W1. So this is the formula. So here in our heading is colligative properties and determination of molecular mass of solute. So in the molecular mass of the solute is M2. So if you take M2 this side, then we can calculate what? The value of M2. Clear? So this is the meaning of relative lowering of vapor pressure. Again, so when a non-volatile solute is added to the solvent, the solute particle occupy in the intermolecular space of the solvent molecule. As a result, less number of molecules converted into vapor form. Okay? Thus, vapor pressure decreases. Hence, according to Raoult's law, so this is the formula. So P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught equals to Xi2, and this is another formula. From this formula, we can calculate the molecular mass of solute. Okay. So in this part, which type of questions will come? First, explanation. Second, numerical. So how can you solve the numerical? One question I am solving from NCERT book. You see, from NCERT book we will solve one question. Question is given: the vapor pressure of pure benzene at a certain temperature is 0.850. So pure benzene means P1 naught. Yes or no? So one question is given. So vapor pressure of benzene given, pure benzene, P1 naught equals to how much? Now P1 naught equals to given, it is 0.850 bar. A non-volatile, non-electrolyte solid weighing 0.5 gram. That means W2 given. Non-volatile, non-electrolyte solid whose mass is given how much? 0.5 gram given. When added to 39 gram of benzene means W1. So W1 is 39 gram of benzene. The vapor pressure of the solution is 0.845, means P1 is 0.845 bar. Question is, what is the molar mass of solid substance? So molar mass means what? What is the value of M2? So if you put the value, you see, so P1 naught minus P1, so P1 naught is 0.850 minus 0.845 by P1 naught 0.850 equals to W2 by M2, W2 0.5 by M2 question mark into M1. M1 is benzene, benzene how much? 78 by W1, W1 is 39. So if you calculate this, then M2 equals to, you can solve. Okay, clear? So this is called what? Your relative lowering of vapor pressure. Clear? So remember, you see, vapor pressure is not a colligative property. Vapor pressure is not a colligative property because vapor pressure does not depend upon the what? Number of solute particles present in the solution. So vapor pressure is not a colligative property, but relative lowering of vapor pressure is a colligative property. Clear? Remember, this is the important part. Vapor pressure is not a colligative property, but relative lowering of vapor pressure is a colligative property. Clear? So in this part, theory, numerical, remember the formula. Important part is vapor pressure is not a colligative property. Relative lowering of vapor pressure is a colligative property. Clear?